So I just wanted to tell you all today, guys, this is going to be TMI for the men out there, but today has been just horrible for me as far as health goes. For the past 2 or 3 nights, my back's been hurting. I mean, like really bad back pain, a lower back pain. And I didn't think anything of it because Kevin and I both think that we need to get some kind of mattress cover for the bed, because we've had our mattress for a long time, but Ashley, we don't want one like Ashley's. I've shown me changing Ashley's sheets, and Ashley has one of those, I think Kevin calls it like a crate style. We don't want one of those, but they make them just a thick mattress cover. Anyway, that's beside the point. So when I went to bed last night and I peed before I went, I'll go pee every night before I go to bed. I'm sure guys and girls alike do that. Something just didn't feel quite right, and I thought, hope this isn't turning into a bladder infection, because during my life I've had urinary tract infections. That's just, it's like I was born with this problem. So, but I haven't had one for a very long time. I have to say that. I haven't had one. It's probably been about a year. So for me, it's probably a once a year thing, which is probably a lot more than the normal woman. But for me, that's unfortunately what I go through. So I woke up this morning and went to the bathroom, and I felt like I wasn't finished. Urinary tract infection, if you've never had one, it feels to me, sometimes you get back pain, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it can cause diarrhea, sometimes it doesn't. For me, it did not cause nausea or vomiting or diarrhea or anything like that, but I did have that lower back pain, which I didn't even think about until today. And so I woke up, and then so I peed, and then I felt like this need to, like I wasn't finished peeing. Even though I knew I was finished peeing, it was like you still have to go. And so then you get off the toilet and you washed your hands, and then you feel like you have to go again. In case you've never had a urinary tract infection, that's what it feels like. It feels like you have to go pee again, and you know, I just peed, but you gotta pee again. So you sit on the toilet again, and then you feel this need, there is this need to push. And Andrew asked me what it felt like, and I told him it feels like right up inside you, right there, yeah, right there. It feels like you have this balloon, and it feels like the balloon is filled with water, and it feels like that is just trying to come out. Like it's trying to make its way out of your body. Like some sick twisted joke, like you're gonna give birth again, like, you know, that's what it feels like. So I sat on the toilet, and of course after a while of doing this all morning long, it got to be around 11:15 this morning, and it turned into, okay, this is pain. I took these pills, they're called AZO, and I should have brought them in here with me so I could show them to you. Literally, that's what it's called, AZO. And it's over the counter, and I never knew about anything like this until I got to be an adult. But those, you can take those every single day to just maintain healthiness with your bladder and your urine and all that stuff. But I took 2 of those this morning, and I drank like 4 full glasses of water, hoping that this wasn't a urinary tract infection. I can make it go away. If I drink now, you know, I'll make it go away. And so anyway, about 11:15, it started coming with pain, severe pain. And I thought, I've got to go to the doctor. I hate going to the doctor. Thank the Lord, Andrew was able to get off work, and he literally like got off early, and because he had the hours. And so Andrew picked me up. We had to stop on our way to Lexington. It's only about a 20-minute drive from my house to the doctor's office. I made sure that I peed before I left. We had to stop on the way at this like little country diner, and thank the Lord, I walked in the door and the waitress was there, and I said, I have an emergency. I said, I have a bladder infection. Where is your bathroom? And so she told me where it was, and I went and then got back out to the car to Andrew. But I told Andrew, I said, I thought I was going to have to literally squat on the side of the road, because that's how bad. The urgency to pee is just horrible when you let it get to this point. And for me, it happened in just, it seemed like in no time. I was like gone in 60 seconds. That's how my bladder infection took off this morning. So when I got to the doctor's office, I had to pee before I checked in. I had to go again right after I checked in. And then once I got back, you would think that you wouldn't be able to pee anymore, but with a bladder infection, it's like constant. When I got back to the room, she handed me the cup immediately, the nurse did, and she said, you need to go fill this up. No problem filling that up at all. I had to pee again. And the color, I will show you this Powerball ticket. It was this. Well, it doesn't need to focus because, but anyway, it was the color of that pink right there, in that cup. Yes, TMI, I know, but I'm telling you, that's how bad it was. Within just like 2 minutes, the PA was in there. Of course, the nurse took my weight and my blood pressure and all that was fine. And I'm thrilled that I'm maintaining my weight, by the way, so that's always good. That's always nice to know. It just reaffirms everything when you go to the doctor and you're still at your same weight. You know you're doing something right with counting your calories when you're at that same weight and you haven't gained any. It just makes me feel good. So anyway, the physician's assistant came in. She said, you definitely have a urinary tract infection, because they test your urine right then. They like stick a stick in it and test it. And so had a urinary tract infection. So Andrew, she sent the prescription into Walgreens, which was right down the road. Andrew took me to Walgreens. Before we left, I had to pee, by the way. Before we left the doctor's office, I had to pee. Then when we got to Walgreens, had to pee. Got my prescription, had to pee. So you can see, it's no joke. I mean, I had to go back. But anyway, she prescribed me Cipro. She called it Cipro. It's ciprofloxacin. Yeah, that's it. 500 milligram tablets. I take 1 tablet by mouth twice a day for 7 days. And she said if it's not working for me, that I'm supposed to call and let them know. But you better believe I'm going to be taking that. She said that I could take this in conjunction with the AZO, and I have not taken any AZO because I read on the bottle of AZO you're only supposed to take 2 of those a day. Well, I took 2 this morning in hopes that this wasn't really a urinary tract infection. So anyway, I have been in severe pain. I took one of these pills before I left Walgreens. I paid for these, and I got Andrew and I got him a Coke, got me some water. Yes, I got some water. That's another thing. I've been drinking water all day. Not that my Coke Zero was the culprit. I know what it was, and when I tell you, you're just gonna be like, well, you deserve it. I am making sure that I drink plenty of water. So I did drink a full 20-ounce bottle of water with one of these pills, and I'll take another one before I go to bed tonight. But it is so painful. You know that you have to drink the water, but you don't want to drink the water because you know you're gonna have to pee again. And when you pee, you're in so much pain. I literally groan and my whole body like shakes because it hurts so bad. The problem with me is I hold it in. And that's always been my problem. I sit here in front of the computer, that's where I'm at right now. I sit here in front of the computer and I will hold it in as long as I possibly can before I get up and go, because I will be doing something. I'll be making a video and I'll think, well, I just need to do this one more thing. Or I'll go to Facebook and I just need to do this, take care of this one more thing, or upload this photo, or answer this person's message on Facebook, or oh, I'm looking at Instagram and I just want to look at this one more picture or one more tweet. Or that's my problem, is it's always one more thing. Like with Gavin, one more time. For me, it's let me do one more thing and then I'll go to the bathroom. And then 5 or 10 minutes go by and you still haven't gone to the bathroom, and you're like, oh crap, I need to go to the bathroom, and you are about to explode by the time you get in there. Okay, Kevin and I have both had a shower because I haven't been in the best shape, and it felt really, really good, so I'm not going to show myself. But I told Kevin it hurts so bad when I pee that it feels like a contraction. That's how bad it hurts. So it's pretty bad. But anyway, the urgency, the time isn't there anymore. I'm not having to go all the time. It's just normal times. So anyway, I wanted to ask you something. Andrew took me to Lexington going Todd's Road. So this is a speed limit question. Mm-hmm. You have the white speed limit signs that say 35, 45, whatever.
Right. It's a normal speed limit.
Okay. And then you have the yellow speed limit signs. Right. Like if you're going, they'll show a curve. Yeah. And they'll say 25.
Right.
Okay. Andrew swears that is just a recommendation because it's in yellow.
I think it's saying to safely navigate that curve, you should go that speed.
But I mean, is that the law?
You're gonna be pulled over for going over that around that curve.
Oh, really?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong. I'd have to look it up.
I thought a posted speed is a posted speed, and you had to go.
I'm thinking that is. I could be completely wrong. Someone I'm sure will comment if I'm wrong. But
so you think it's a recommendation?
I think that is the top speed recommended to safely navigate that turn. Or to safely go through an area.
If at the time you were going up to the curve, if the speed limit was 35 and you felt like you could safely continue to go 35 and not go down to 25, you think that's legal?
I think it's legal.
Okay.
Not smart necessarily.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm wondering, because
that's what I think.
Because when Andrew said he said that's just the recommended speed.
Well, now you got me curious. I'm gonna look it up.
And I thought, well, he's crazy. That's just. Are you gonna look it up?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we'll come back.
Yeah.
Are you gonna look it up now?
Yeah, but you don't want to take me while I'm looking.
No, I don't want to tape you while we're looking. Okay, Kevin looked it up.
I found out those are called the yellow signs that look like that. They're yellow. Those are called advisory speed limits. And just like it says, those are the ones that are recommended, like I thought.
So I owe Andrew an apology.
By a governing body, but is not enforced. Mm-hmm. Although it does say that if you're traveling above the advisory speed limit is not enforced, liability for any accidents that occur as a result of traveling above the advised limit could be placed on the driver going over the limit. So if the speed limit is 35 and you're going around a curve going 35 when they say it should be 25 or 20, if you're going 35 and you slide and you hit a car that's coming the other way, you could be liable for that because you were going over the recommended speed.
Right.
They won't ticket you, but you can still be, I guess, sued for it.
Well, I think that's interesting.
So, yeah, those are just advised. That's what I thought. That's what I said.
Well, I learned
those are the
something
speed limits that they recommend you take those curves at.
Because I thought if it's posted, you have to follow it.
No, even on the interstate. Remember, we've hit this curve on the interstate every time, and Tanya says, slow down, it says 55 or 60 or whatever, and I just keep going. And because it's just, they advise you to go that speed.
That means it's safer.
That means that's what they think you should go.
They're for a reason.
They used to say they think you should go 55 on the interstate. Now it's 70. So what does that take?
I know. Yeah, and Andrew said he doesn't go to the interstate because everybody goes 90.
No, but...
No. Well, but they do go... Some people do go fast.
Some people do go fast, but if you stay in your lane and stay out of their way, then they're going to go around you.
Right.
The biggest thing about the interstate, I like the interstate. I always go to the interstate if I can. On our interstate around here, there's 3 lanes. I kind of stay in the middle lane, but I go like 5 miles over the speed limit, which is most cops will pull you over for 5 miles over, so you get there faster. So I stay in the middle. Fast cars can go around you. I can go around slow cars and people coming out on exit ramps. And if they really want to be jerks, they can go around me in the slow lane too. They have.
They do all the time.
My thinking is though, if you got an interstate, I've got 3 lanes to deal with. So if I see somebody like slamming their brakes on in front of me, I've got directions I can go. If you're on a 2-lane road, one going one way, one going the other way, there's nowhere for you to go.
Right, because this is a country road with
curves and it's narrow too.
And it drops off. Road. I mean, there's no room.
There's no emergency.
No, not at all.
No, it goes over to a ditch.
Yes, yeah.
So if you see a car, like you're going around a curve and there's a car broken down right in front of you, you either have to slam your brakes on, hit them, or go into the oncoming traffic. I mean, you have no other option, or go in the ditch.
Yeah.
There's no other option.
No room for error.
There's very little room for error. That's why you shouldn't go over the speed limit on little roads, because there is nowhere for you to go. At least if you're going over the speed limit on the interstate, which is not recommended, but if you do, at least you've got options.
Right.
Plus, there's 2 breakdown lanes on each side. So, I mean, if you're really in trouble, you can go in one of those.
Right.
So, I like options.
Right. So anyway, we have come out here. We're going to watch The Office. We finished Damages. I don't know if I said that in the last vlog or not. We finished watching Damages.
It was good.
It was really good.
I think it ended well too. It wrapped up pretty much everything.
Yes, it did. So now we've watched the first episode of The Office, The American Office. And so now we're going to start working on that. So if you're wondering how I'm doing with my kidney infection or urinary tract infection, because I know y'all are dying to know, I'm doing better, much better than it was yesterday. I drank, before I went to bed, you take 2 pills a day, and since I took the first pill so late in the day after my doctor appointment, I took my second pill at bedtime, or close to bedtime, at 10. And I drank a full glass of water. So because I did that, I got up 3 times last night. But anyway, I'm doing much better today. But what I've been doing here on the computer, got the computer in front of me, I'm answering some comments from you all. And Jamie commented on my stuffed peppers, and he just said, "Awesome recipe, Tammy. I love stuffed bell peppers too." And Jamie lives in California, and I was gonna type all this out in a comment, but instead of doing that, I thought, well, I'll ask everybody this way instead of just Jamie. I can ask a lot of different people. When it starts getting cooler here, I mean, like the least bit cooler than it has been. Like, it's been like up in the 80s. So when I say cooler, I mean like low 70s, okay? So when the temperature changes at all, you start wanting those comfort foods like stuffed peppers and banana bread and things like that I've been making. But you also start wanting, we do things like, and I know I'm not alone in this, we start wanting chili, and that's when we make vegetable soup and things like that. So my question for you all, you that live, well, like Eric lives in Texas, I know it's hot there, and Jamie lives in California, I know it's hot there, and I'm thinking that in California and in Texas, I know you have a change in weather, but I think the heat is a constant. I think, especially like in California, I'm thinking it's like, isn't it like the same temperature basically year round? So what I'm wondering is, when do you get those cravings, or do you just make it any time of year? Are you making your chili in June and July? For us, it's at the end of the year and in January. So it makes me wonder, do you go through cravings like that during the year like I do, like we do in this area? Like people, I'm sure people that live up north, like in Maine, I'm sure they are craving soups and stuff like that too when it gets cold outside. It's just, you know, when you have the heat all the time, it seems like you wouldn't want heavy food like that. Like stuffed peppers, to me, stuffed peppers, of course, I used to eat like that all the time and I was used to it. Now that I don't eat like that all the time, it's an especially heavy meal. So, but like lasagna and things like that, even that is like heavy food to me. So that's just a question for anybody who lives where there's constant heat. It doesn't have to be California or Texas. Those are just the two states that came to mind. But that is something that I'm curious about, you know, when do you get those cravings? Are they at a different time of year? And what kinds of food would you be craving? Are you craving like chili and stuff like that too, or is it totally different for you? So anyway, I'm gonna keep answering comments, but that's just something, that's a question I have, and so that question's open to anybody who feels like typing in an answer. Okay, I put in an order to Russell Stover, and because I saw that they had some stuff that I couldn't get around in this area. And the funny thing is I just, Kevin today found one of the things that I ordered from them. So it just kills me that, that I ordered, just a few days before he, found some stuff. But the shipping was free, completely free shipping. So, is that just the invoice?
Yeah, I like that. I mean, the wrapping. That's
you think that's to keep it okay from the heat?
Yeah.
Like if it's like, well, FedEx, it's going to be loud, sorry. FedEx delivered it, and they didn't deliver it until like what? 7:30 or, yeah, like it was 7:30. And so there was no worries about it sitting out in the sun. Yeah, well, we can keep that, couldn't we?
Oh, they have ice pack in it.
Oh, wow.
Still frozen. I mean, those are ice.
Wow. Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
And free shipping, and they took care of it like that? That's awesome. That's really good service, isn't it?
Yeah, I do have to say, I like that.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Okay.
Because I didn't ask for it.
Oh, there's another one on the bottom.
Oh wow, boy, they really took care of us.
This is the pumpkin pie.
Pecan pie.
I mean pecan pie. Do you want me to open them?
No, you don't have to open them.
Pecan pie, and then there's
Ashley's gonna be thrilled when she sees those.
Box.
Oh, is that it? So just 2 boxes.
Well, but there's multiple stuff in this box.
Right, but I'm saying there's that huge box for these 2 little bitty things.
Yeah, but a lot of it was those packs.
Yeah. Yeah, I have multiple items in this. I'm assuming this is all the pecan
Well,
pie.
never drop the tape off of that whole box. Put it in back. I would assume that that's all that is.
Yeah, this is what Kevin found today, and we've been looking for these forever. These are actually cold.
Oh, yeah.
These are like rock solid cold.
Yeah, like
that's
frozen.
awesome. Yeah.
I think it says you bought 10 of these.
I bought 10. Yeah, 10.
Then you bought caramel brownie. Caramel.
Yeah, I figured while I was ordering, I might as well get some. I figured
I'll tell you what.
I knew you would be pleased with the caramel.
I won't say whether we like the salted caramel or not.
Why?
Because you may not have that video up.
Oh, well.
We'll give it away while I watch it if I tell you if we like it or not. There's the bag.
Oh yeah,
apple.
That's.
Are these new or they're just minis?
They're minis. I wanted to show them because they're minis, and then these
marshmallow, caramel, and pumpkin spice.
Yeah, and look how big that bag is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that's it. So we'll definitely be reviewing these. I don't know if the video will be up before this vlog or not, but we'll be reviewing these. And then I'll definitely be showing these. That's why I bought them. And there should be a review of these sea salt caramel. And then we've already tried these and love them. So, but yeah, they really took care of us. That is great service, and I didn't pay any extra for that.
Is there any caramel pumpkins?
Caramel, that's these. That's the caramel.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I know, the name confused me too. Because they call them 15 of the combo, yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, I just wanted to check in with you. I didn't film a lot yesterday, even though I don't want to bring up my bladder issues every day, but even though I was still kind of sore, my back was sore, my lower back, I still did my cleaning yesterday, and I'm so glad. And Ashley, you know, I have raved about the scrubbing bubble stuff for the shower, and I really do like it. I do. I'm not going back on that. However, Ashley gave me a box of 2 magic erasers, and I must have bought some different kind of magic erasers. They must have different kinds of those. I mean, I had bought the Mr. Clean brand before, but for some reason this was different. But anyway, I really enjoyed using that. So I think I'm going to use the rest of my scrubbing bubbles just because it's expensive. But then I think I'm going to buy more of those magic erasers at the store because once the scrubbing bubbles is gone, I think I'm going to use that from now on because I really like it, and you all been trying to tell me for a long time that you like it too, and I don't know, there must be different ones, and I bought the wrong ones. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did. So so I cleaned yesterday, and then the only thing I filmed was last night. You saw Kevin do the Russell Stover box opening, and so we're gonna do a review when he gets home today of the 2 bigger bags, and I have 2 smaller bags to go along with that we bought at Dollar Tree. And so I want you to see the differences in what you get at Dollar Tree and what you actually get from the company. I don't know myself. I have not opened the bags yet, so it will be a learning experience for me too. I am very honest with you all and upfront, and when you ask me something, I give you answers, and I try to be as honest as I possibly can. And so if you've been watching me for a long time, you know that I watched Gavin 5 days a week. He would come over early in the morning. He would stay until his dad got off in the afternoon. And you know that he had a problem sucking his thumb. You can see where this is going now. He had a problem sucking his thumb. So I mentioned that during a vlog, and you could see him sucking his thumb and all that. So Dr. Thumb sent me the thumb guard, the Dr. Thumb guard. They sent this to me free. This is from England. They were very generous to do that. I think they're like $35 a piece, but he wore it every single day while he was here, while I was watching him. He wore it when he went home at night, during that time that I cared for him, and he had the problem. He wore this. So he quit sucking his thumb. He wore it, I don't remember how many weeks. I want to say like 6 weeks or something like that. But it's 7 days a week. Even on the weekends when Anna or Christina had him, he wore it. The only time that he had it off was during his bath. He wore it to bed at night, everything. So he quit sucking his thumb. It worked. Absolutely worked. I did not lie to you all. I was still watching him when we finished this, and he didn't suck his thumb at all for me. So then Christina was able to quit her job. She's pregnant, you all know that, and so she's staying at home with Gavin. Well, she wanted, I don't know how it started, honestly. I do know that she wanted him out of his crib into a regular bed, and so when he got his regular bed, he's been getting up at night and playing with his toys. Even though she puts up whatever toys she can in his room, he's been playing with his toys. So she said he's tired all day long, and so he started doing it for just, he would do it, and then I would catch him, or Christina would catch him, and then he'd pull it out real quick. I mean, it was just like I'm gonna lick this and I'm gonna take it out of my mouth. So then it progressed. He started doing it for a longer and longer time. And the big problem was for them is he started doing it in his car seat. And there was nothing that they could do about it because they couldn't reach him. His car seat, he at the time that he started doing it again, it was still turned around towards the back, because you have to weigh a certain amount until you can be turned around. Well, he's not a big guy anyway, so it was a while before they could turn him around. And so he was sucking his thumb in the car and they couldn't reach him. And so I don't think they saw it as a problem then. I think they thought he was just doing it a little bit, and he was just doing it a little bit. But then it progressed with him getting out of the bed at night. What that means is for currently today is he's getting out of his toddler bed at night and he's playing, so he's tired all day. And while he's tired all day, he's sucking on his thumb. And Christina called me just a little while ago and she said, I tried to be firm with him and that didn't work. I tried to kid around with him and that didn't work. She said he'll look at me and tell me no. So she called me and said, can you bring the thumb guard over? I made sure I kept the box and all, and I'll probably bring the box back home just because I have more room to store it than they do. But Kevin, this afternoon, when he gets home, you'll see us. We're going to go over there. I'm sure Kevin will have to refit him for this because it's been months since he hasn't used this, and he's going to learn that this is what happens. I mean, this doesn't hurt or anything like that, but he can't suck his thumb. Okay, I told you we were going to get Kevin's haircut, so here's the before of his hair, because because I've already been told that I'm not taking the camera in here.
No, these old men wouldn't know what to do with you.
No, so this is where he goes to get his haircut. It's called Plaza Barbershop, and it's just a little
Old school barbershop.
old school barbershop.
And they all smell like cigarettes.
There it is. And so he'll be out in a little bit. Okay, here's Kevin's hair, the after. Oh, you're not going to be sassy now?
I don't have anything to flip now.
And you pay $10 for your haircut, right?
Yeah, I give him $1.
You give him $1 extra, but you always like the job he does. And so, since you got a haircut, does this mean you're going to trim your beard tonight?
Yeah, I'll trim, not tonight. I'll do it some other week.
But usually, because it's getting kind of scruffy up in here, usually he cuts that too. So he'll do that soon. So right now we're going to Andrew and Christina's. I had told you earlier in the day that we're going to take him his thumb guard, and so that he can start using that again. And so Kevin will probably have to fit that on him. And Christina said he's asleep, so it might be a good time to try to get it on him. But then again, he might be awake by the time we get here. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Christina has a lot of tomatoes. She probably needs to pick those. Andrew's saying be quiet because Gavin's asleep. Okay. He's saying be quiet. That's so cute.
I have a scout rifle I can drop. It does 160 now. Hey Dad, let's hope that Dad works. Hang on a little bit.
And we're trying to be stealthy.
Oh, you put that on?
Mm-hmm. He's gonna wake up and be like, what the heck?
The end of this mission is just going into that thing over here.
Did you have to adjust it? You gotta take it back off and adjust it.
Let's see what they know about Kate.
Hi. He's giving me the one eye stink. Hi, you were laying on that car. You were sleeping on it.
Did you have a good nap?
I was wanting to know whenever he's free from work if he
Yeah.
can drop off his
You had a good nap? I like your shirt.
Whenever you're free.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, because what I have to do is
Not on him.
I have to take it to work. Okay?
You're stuck. Yeah. Hi. Hi.
He said anytime
I
you are
love
available
you. Hey.
to drop off your box at his house, he can take it to school.
My car.
Because that's where he'll have time to do it.
I love you.
So, anytime you can,
Thank you.
just drop it off.
You want to try this? To just...
Oh, thank you. Papa's got something for you. You got to sit down.
Bigger than that.
He knows how busy you are. Hey, I actually got some.
That's Mama's camera. Yeah, this is Nanny's
What
camera.
I got.
Hey, honey, come here.
Papa's gonna put something on you.
Because you knew I was coming over.
But if you're still, then we have a KISS.
Coke in the thing. That's what it gave you when I did it the first time.
Minnie. Is Minnie gonna go for a ride? Here.
Good, blast it off. Here, come
Like
here.
I know where that one fallen captain is on Venus. But he's only he's a
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all funny right now.
Yeah, that's something new. You remember having that on? Do you remember wearing that?
what is it?
Is it still a okay size for
You're
him?
not gonna get experience?
You have to wear that all the time.
We sit on Molly's lap for
No,
a second.
we can
Here, honey.
we can go do bounties if you want. What is this one?
You're getting to be a big boy.
It's stuck.
Yeah.
Definitely stuck, which is a good thing. Your
Hand stuck.
Okay.
It's actually got words to go with it.
Yeah, I know. He can talk about it. Look, and he's not happy.
If this is if he is able to slide off, this needs to be tightened up a little bit. This is just this area right now. If he's able to open it, like unsnap it, there's another strap that goes with it that it is harder to do it.
Leave it on. Yep. You can't suck your thumb now.
Here, we'll tuck.
10 fallen majors. That's what I did. Good luck doing this one.
It's stuck.
We can leave right now. and
Okay.
do control.
Do you want a Hershey's Kiss?
We brought kisses. You want it? You want a piece of chocolate? Papa, get it for you. It's on the counter, Papa. Chocolate, Hershey's Kiss.
I understand. I understand.
Oh, look what Papa has, because you're a big boy.
Yummy.
Papa brought you a
Do you remember
kiss.
that?
Yeah.
It makes
What'd he
it makes
say?
him look like
Say
he's
thanks. Thanks.
He said.
So this is how he is now. He's pretty
I don't know if
upset.
I'll need that many.
You may want
But this is how he was when we put it on him the first time when he was little. He was mad for the first day, but then after that he gets over it.
His hand is stuck.
His hand is stuck. He gets over it within a day and then he's fine.
Yucky bug.
Gavin, what about the bugs?
They're yucky.
He's like, I'm not talking.
He's quit crying now, so I just wanted to show you. He has quit crying. We've come up front and he saw some bugs. Okay, we're going bye-bye.
Hey Gavin, let's try to find a cricket.
Ooh, you're gonna find a bug.
He'll say, I can't even say it the way he says it. Can you say cricket? Say cricket. Caca. That means poo poo or something.
Did he say caca?
Caca. I think it means poop in Spanish or worse.
Caca.
Cricket.
We're going bye-bye. Okay?
Say bye.
Say bye. Can you say bye?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
We are at Walmart and they have tons of the pecan pie M&Ms.
It's so good.
And they have the candy corn and they have the caramel apple Milky Way. They have tons of them. And then they have the peanut, and so I want, no, more than 2. But anyway, just wanted to show you that they do have them at Walmart. Sarah sent me something in the mail from California. This is the Sarah in California, not the Sarah in England. So I have no idea what she sent. Oh my. Oh, look, from Disneyland.
What is that?
It's just, their diamond celebration. Yeah, peanut butter pretzel bark. Peanut butter pretzel bark. That'll be good. That'll be very good. Thank you. She knows how we love Disney. So that's from Disneyland. And then it looks like there's something. Okay, what is this? This might be a note explaining. Dear Kevin and Tammy, I'm so happy you received my package. I just went to Disneyland and California Adventure. It is a sister park located directly across from Disneyland. We had a 2-day park hopper.
What was it called?
It's called California Adventure.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that. I always thought that's what they called. That's what they called it.
Okay, so she's telling me about it. I'm sure she doesn't want me to read this whole thing to you. Since I know that you love Disney, I knew I had to get you some goodies. I hope they're still in good condition. And she's telling me what she got. Oh, and she's showing me a diagram of the parks. So let me hide her last name. Here's a little diagram of the parks. Her handwriting is so neat. There's where Disneyland is, and then California Adventure must be right across from it, and then downtown Disney, which you know from me talking about it, Florida, Walt Disney World has a downtown Disney too.
They're spread everywhere.
Yeah, Kevin and I love it. We always make sure we go to downtown Disney.
I wonder if the California Adventure is where Soarin' is.
I don't know. We'll have to look it up. And this is...
This looks heavy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, fudge. You evil girl.
Oh, I can smell it. Okay. She said, I kind of skipped over because I didn't want to say.
I smell it too now. Something's maple.
Rocky Road, chocolate peanut butter, and maple nut.
Yeah, I can smell the maple more than anything.
Yes, and these are not cheap, let me tell you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Have we, I know we've tried the.
We've tried all those, I think.
I think
those are some of our favorite ones.
Yeah, I think we've tried them all, but we haven't tried this.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sarah. You know we will enjoy this, and the weekend is upon us, so we will especially be enjoying it because we have cheat day on the weekend. So
I have cheat day every day.
yes, so thank you. I'm back, and it's later in the day, and I think you all are going to find this very ironic. I just opened that box from Sarah in California, and now I've got a box from Sarah in England. So I just think it's funny. Both Sarahs send stuff on the same day. So I have to open it from this way. Kevin cut the box, but we have not picked. I have to open it this way because my dress is on it. Oh, wow. She really filled this full. Look at this Nature Valley bar. Canadian maple syrup. This is a crunchy one.
In England.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, it's
Canadian
Canadian
maple
maple. That's funny. Okay. What's this? Swizzles drumstick bonbons. They're new. Swizzles. No artificial colors. So those look like little candies. Those will be very interesting. Oh, coconut ice. Oh, wow. That's cool.
Candy Brothers.
Candy Brothers on Church Road. That's cool. Then that's a big hungry coconut. You're gonna love that. I'll love it too. Bacon flavor fries. These are Smith's bacon flavor fries. And they look like those other ones that we love. The rashers, the bacon rashers. Yeah, that's what they look like. Bacon flavored fries. And she sent several of those. I'm assuming that, Sarah, you really like these because you sent me four of these. Bacon flavored fries. Okay, and then we have cheese flavored moments. And these are Smith's. Cereal snack with delicious cheesy center. And so she sent me, it looks like 4 of those. Oh, I love these. Love these.
Crunchy.
Yes, I think Julia was the one that sent me the first one from Canada. I love these candy
Are they like
bars.
a Butterfinger on
You
the
had
inside?
one too. It's no, and actually somebody sent me a link to the recipe.
Oh, that's right. They're like
Yes,
yeah,
I have the
know which one.
recipe. We plan to make these for a recipe. Just the center, not the chocolate outside, but just the center. It's called something. That on the inside, like toffees. I don't know, but anyway, it's fabulous. Cadbury Brunch Bar. This is peanut. Okay, so this Cadbury Brunch Bar, it's peanut, bursting with peanuts, oats, and a drizzle of honey.
Sounds good.
That sounds very, very good. Very good. Okay. Best ever Mr. Porky. Mr. Porky pork crackles. Traditional pork scratch. Oh no. Are these going to be those,
Pork rinds.
Lord.
You love to smell them.
I hope they don't smell bad.
You like to smell them.
Oh, Mr. Porky. I like that name. Okay. Oh, these are more of those swizzles. These are refreshers bonbons. They're lemon. Lemon and strawberry. Well, what were those other ones? These are just original flavor, and these are lemon and strawberry flavor. Oh, cool. Okay. Jammy Dodgers. Yes. I've been wanting to try these for a long time. Jammy Dodgers. Mighty Pack. These are little biscuits. No added, what? No added something. Probably no added colors or preservatives. Those look good. Candy Nutty Crunch.
That's the Candy Brothers as well.
Oh wow, that looks like something I will love. Nutty Crunch Bar. Just peanuts, 50% peanuts, sugar and 50% peanuts. Yeah, that looks awesome. And what are these? Isle of Wight. That's where Sarah lives, on the Isle of Wight. And are these just sugar sticks? Look how pretty that is. And look, there's a picture of a lighthouse. Isle of Wight. Let's see. She said something. Hi, Tammy and Kevin. More goodies for you to try. Try not to send too much chocolate. London guide is in there, but I'm going to London in October, so I'll pick up more brochures and guides while I'm there. If you message me to say which places, I'll try and get them for you. Take care. Don't sniff the food. She's talking about those pork rinds. And so she sent me your map and guide to London Bridge. And so, because she knows that Kevin and I are planning a trip, and so she told me to just let her know which places we're interested in. And
Yeah,
so
all of them.
yeah, every single thing. Well, now she named like the aquarium. We don't plan to go to the aquarium because we have an aquarium not too far from here, and
Or the
honestly,
zoo.
we've never been. The zoo, I'm sure the zoo's wonderful, but we have 2 zoos that aren't that far away from us, so we don't plan on going to the zoo either. We plan on going to more
Historical
of
sites.
the historic sites, yes.
Tower.
Yeah, and then again, I plan on going to places that maybe where I can find food. I know that there are certain like ice creams that are made by Cadbury, and if I can get like a stick or a cone or something like that different to try, then I would like to try it. I don't know how many stores there are in that area, but anyway, so I'll have to let you know where we're going, Sarah. Thank you so much. I can't wait to try all this. As you can see, I'm not doing the box openings by themselves anymore. I'm trying to incorporate them in the vlogs, just because I think that you all probably don't want to watch a video of just me opening a box. I don't know. You can let me know. If you would rather see this by itself and not in a vlog, you let me know in the comments. But if you don't let me know, then I'll assume that this is okay with you. So I'm going to end the vlog here, and I'll see you again in a couple days.